keeping plants healthy is very important. So we're going to talk about fertilizer. This is Nicholas Staddon with Monrovia Nursery talking about how to fertilize a rhododendron. Rhododendrons are a very versatile group of plants, and the three I have behind me are no different. We've got purple gem, we have Normandy, and then we have slam dunk, which is one of my real favorites. Beautiful plant with a great purple trusses. That's what we call groups of flowers on rhodies. We call them trusses. But in order to make them really do their thing, to maintain their form, to bloom on time, and to be beautifully evergreen, we need to give them fertilizer. And that fertilizer can come in two forms. First of all, it can come in the form of compost or mulch. They really like to be in a nicely mulched area, which is why many of them can be found living quite happily as understory plants in woodlands or on the edges of a woodland area. They just thrive there. And they like to have their feet in a little bit of moisture as well. They don't really like to be too much on the dry side, although they will take a great measure of drought. But I guess the real fertilizer is the slow release fertilizer. You're probably going to fertilize rhodies about every sort of 30-40 days, maybe a little bit longer. And as the season starts to warm up, fertilize early, because as you will see from Normandy, she is just starting to set her trusses or her flower buds, and she's pulling a lot of food up from the soil. So don't be afraid to fertilize them early. You'll probably repeat this 2 or 3 times a year, and don't be afraid to mulch them a couple of times a year, and certainly before they go into the cold season, into autumn. So there are just a few tips on how to work with rhododendrons, keep them looking good for you, your family, and of course for your garden. This is Nicholas Staddon from Monrovia Nursery talking about how to fertilize a rhododendron.